touching your fitness instructor's muscles to assess her strength. Is this molest? A man was recently fined $3,000 for squeezing a fitness instructor's thigh to assess her muscle strength. A doctor checking a female patient's body. Is this molest? The doctor-patient relationship was abused recently when a man posed as a doctor and performed body checks on young girls at HDB staircases. The man was jailed 12 years, pleading guilty to 3 counts of molestation and 1 count of sexual penetration of a minor below the age of 14. But when does a touch mean molest?
When someone touches you at the place that they are not supposed to touch, like,
when you feel as if that your body is being violated.
Touching of any private part, that is, that would be a definition of molest.
You are being touched by someone without your permission, and I think it's really against the law, and I think it's very, very disrespect towards anybody who's being touched by someone that they don't know.
The Singapore High Court rules that any form of physical contact can amount to molestation if the woman complains. Such physical contact has to be coupled with either an intention to outrage the modesty of the victim or knowledge that the physical contact is likely to outrage the modesty of the victim. According to the Singapore Police Force Crime Situation Report 2011, there were 1,396 outrage of modesty cases in 2011, just 1% down from the previous year. But is the figure a true reflection of how frequent molest happens here? Have you all ever been victims or close to being a victim of molest here?
Yes, actually, a lot, yeah. Especially during countdowns, during where everybody is very close to each other, it's very crowded. So you will be able to feel like people touching you and stuff, yeah. And in the clubs, people will push you, then sometimes they just put their hands underneath your skirt and those stuff, yeah. It happens all the time.
Right, it's happened to you before?
Yes.
So describe to us how is it?
You want to punch the person, but after that you turn back, you can't find the person anymore because in the club it's so many people, so it's when you turn back you also don't know who is the guy who touched you.
When I was in Paris, yeah, someone just groped me.
Describe to us what happened.
I was at the Louvre, yeah, so this few drunkards just walked past me and just groped me by the ass. Yeah.
How did you react?
Actually, I was quite stunned at first, but then I realized, it dawned on me later what happened. Then kind of feel as if, my butt was unclean.
Especially when the club is very, very crowded on the dance floor, right? Okay, most guys, they will grab the bum. Because if on the front, it's very obvious. So they will grab the bum.
So it seems molest happens more often than reported. If a touch can mean molest, how do professionals who must have physical contact with their clients, like yoga instructors and chiropractors, protect themselves? We find out in the next clip.